This is Goku's son, DBZ, and welcome back to my first top 10 list in 2 weeks. Today is going to be a special top 10 music list. Top 10 overplayed songs. Now this is based on overplayed as in predominantly on the radio, but of course very successful on YouTube and on appearing on shows and things over time. But these are my own personal opinions, overplayed. Now, most of these songs, of course, also by crappy music artists. 1 or 2 songs maybe by okay artists and stuff. But in general, as I said, this is my own personal opinion. And to me, these are 10 of the most overplayed songs. And all these songs made into the top 20 list of Billboard music charts. And it's crazy. First off today, I'm going to do dishonorable mentions first. First, from a pop band I actually really like from England. In my view, made the best British pop band, definitely in the 21st century. But this song was so freaking overplayed, I had enough of it. I liked the song to begin with, but now I can't stand listening to it because of how many freaking times I heard it over and over and over again on the freaking radio. Drives me nuts. It's called Paradise from Coldplay. There's only so many times I can stand to hear the same song over and over and over, and it doesn't help. Where I work, plays the song probably 3 or 4 times a freaking day. Literally every other hour. The song plays on the radio at work. Drives me nuts. There's only so much I can take of one song. Even though I even really like Coldplay, but I can't stand Paradise. It's just way overplayed and played out. Period. Let the song just go away now. Next dishonorable mention is a song called Sorry. That was supposed to be, I guess, some of a love song. But it's from one of the crappiest butt rock bands of the 21st century. And that is freaking Buck Cherry and their stupid song Sorry. The song is bad enough. Buck Cherry is a piece of crap, and there's a reason why it's called butt rock. Because it stinks. It sucks. Pure and simple. Hate Buck Cherry. Not a fan of butt rock, and especially, I hate this song. It was so freaking overplayed in the mid-2000s. It's insane. Next dishonorable mention. Bodies from Drowning Pool. Late 90s, around 99. And I understand there's a lot of people who love this song, and I can understand it. Drowning Pool in the early days was actually a pretty decent, okay metal band. For me personally, I think their best, at least hit, for me, was with their second frontman, and the song is called Step Up, is my favorite Drowning Pool song. But Bodies was so freaking overplayed, it's insane. There's only so many times I can stand to hear that song Bodies, and WWE didn't do any favors with how many, actually WWF, screw you, World Wildlife Foundation. But there's only so many times I can take hearing a song over and over, and I heard literally Bodies over and over from like 99 to 2005 for 6 freaking years. No. If I ever hear Bodies again, it'll be too soon. Next dishonorable mention. The anthem from Good Charlotte. Oh my lord. Freaking, who even came up with the idea of trying to combine pop and punk rock together? Pop, punk, really? Who was the dumbass who came up with that? And sorry for cussing, but some of these songs just really irritate the crap out of me, and I'm just glad to finally get out some of my frustrations for, in my view, some of the worst songs ever. And overplayed, pure and simple. The anthem, I don't know how this became a #1 freaking hit on the Billboard charts. Oh wait, and of course I can thank a particular person at MTV for the success of Stupid Anthem. MTV, that is such a bad song after such an incredible build-up for a great instrumental piece at the beginning of New Beginning from Good Charlotte. I thought the album was going to be great when I heard that beginning with saying like rock mixed with Danny Elfman music. Sounded incredible, but the build-up led to this piece of crap song called Anthem, which was everywhere in like 2001, 2002 time frame. Good Charlotte made no sense as a band. They whine and complain about, how should I put this, and that album is completely confusing. So many mixed messages in the album. It's one of the most confusing albums I've ever heard, pure and simple. But this song, Anthem, no, I just never want to hear this song again. And please, dear God, don't let Good Charlotte have another number one hit again. And they're not even the worst pop punk. Next up, dishonorable mention is actually a song I actually, to an extent, on occasion will listen to, but good God, in 2004 you could not escape this song. It was number one on VH1, MTV, BET, CMT, as a crossover between R&B hip-hop artist Nelly and country artist Tim McGraw, called Over and Over. And very interesting pun in a meaning, because the song played over and over and over and over. It played on the local radio station here where I live called KFM. Played that song literally once an hour every single day for like 6 months straight in 2004. That's nuts for one song to get that kind of attention. Just no. Next dishonorable mention. I'm Just a Kid, Simple Plan. Maybe the worst pop-punk band, in my personal opinion, is Simple Plan. They're so pathetically whiny little pieces of disgrace. I understand why emos and stuff love the band, but the nasal sound of the lead vocalist and the album, no pads, no helmets, no balls or whatever. Such a weird album. I mean, talked about a love song with a four-legged alien in one of the songs. It's just super confusing album. And the song, Just a Kid, is so pathetic. It's weird. Old school punk talked about saying up to the man, saying up to big government and stuff. And there in the song, I'm Just a Kid, he's complaining about having to get up in the morning out of bed. Really? I mean, really? That's the best you can do when you call yourself partially punk rock? You're an insult to the whole genre. No. If you want to listen to current day punk or something, listen to some freaking Green Day or someone at least, which has a little more edge to their music. Just no. Next dishonorable mention. Overplayed. Though I actually really like this song, I will admit it was far overplayed for the time in 99 and 2000. From the super successful band Creed, their song Higher, which, oh my word, you cannot escape that song in 1999. It was literally everywhere, on radio, on television, you name it. It was on TV shows. It was even the thing for the awesome movie in the 1999 called Titan A.E. from 20th Century Fox, which was actually an interesting movie. But that was the theme song in the movie, and that helped make the song explode everywhere. And also led to the success of Human Clay album. Last dishonorable mention. How You Remind Me, Nickelback. Which this song was everywhere in late 2001 into 2002. How You Remind Me became insanely successful. So successful, in fact, it was on top of the Billboard charts for almost, what was it, like in the top 5 for like 12 weeks straight. And they had to add twang sound to the freaking rock music. Canada, you can keep your Simple Plan, you can keep your freaking Nickelback. Keep your Celine Dion. Keep your Bieber. Keep all that crappy stuff up in Canada. Keep it out of here. We have enough issues with bad artists here. We don't need yours too. Okay, number 10. She Hates Me, Puddle of Mud. Good God Almighty, this song is so awful. I mean, seriously, and all the la-las or na-nas and stuff, I'll quote somebody, one of my favorite fellow YouTubers here on YouTube on Rock's Reviews. Coming in at number 2, la-las, na-nas, and tutus are not legit lyrics. So there you go, not legit lyrics, and freaking repeats the same main chorus, She Hates Me, like 5 or 6 times over and over in like a 4-minute song. And this song, even more crazy, was number 1 on the Billboard charts for like 5 or 6 weeks straight. Really? What was wrong with people in 2000? Really? How did She Hates Me become number 1 on the Billboard charts for over a month straight? You cannot escape this song anywhere in Puddle of Mud. Thanks a lot, Mr. Voldemort of Nu Metal. Thanks a lot, Limp Bizkit. Number 9, Photograph, Nickelback. Photograph was number 1 on the Billboard charts in 2006 for 7 weeks straight. October and November. And maybe one of the most laughed at, most parodied, mocked songs on the entire internet. She Hates Me makes me scratch, not She Hates Me, but Photograph makes me scratch my head. And talk about bad lyric writing. They try to write stories and it just doesn't end up very good, let's just put it that way, to say the least. Coming in at number 8, another freaking number 1 hit for like 2 months. And put this band on the map. And my head hurts about this one. From Hinder, Lips of an Angel. Oh my word, you could not escape Lips of an Angel in the mid-2000s. How did this song become so enormously successful in the charts? In fact, this song alone had over 3 million downloads on just the app iTunes, let alone any other outlet. I'll never understand how Lips of an Angel and how Hinder became so huge that they did. But at least Hinder's gone now as a band. They're gone. The frontman left Hinder and broke up the band. Thank goodness for that. Though we still have to put up with Buck Cherry. Coming in at number 7. Miley Cyrus and her song, We Can't Stop. Miley Cyrus was bad enough with stupid, dumb songs, but at one time I understand why she was successful with the nice, cutie teen bopper image with like Party in the USA and stuff. Okay, she was like Disney clean and stuff at that time, but good God, she was just the entire video of Don't Want to Stop or whatever, We Can't Stop. The lyric writing is pathetic. The music video is so dumb and stupid. There is so much crap auto-tune, and that's one thing I got a problem with most pop music of today. It's all freaking auto-tune. And it's all the same pieces of crap in different wording. Same song, same crap. I'm sick of mainstream music of nowadays. Especially pop music is so pathetic for the most part. Good Lord, you couldn't escape this song like 2 years ago. And why it got so successful, I'm not sure, but the entire basically video was nothing but middle finger FU to Disney and to her old school fans who liked her when she was clean as as you know, Hannah Montana. This song was horrible, so badly mixed. In general, one of the worst pop songs made the last 20 years. Number 6, Rollin', Limp Bizkit. I like Limp Bizkit for maybe 2 songs. 2. And what they're called, the only 2 I'm willing to let them slide with is Take a Look Around, with a great electric guitar lyric version of course, the theme of Mission Impossible, which actually was a good song, as well as, was it My Way, was actually an okay song as well. Boiler sounded like it was going to be, instrumentally speaking, Boilers made their best song, Instruments, but the lyric is awful. But Rollin', how did Rollin' become so huge and become their most well-known song ever. Heck, even Undertaker came out to freaking Rollin' for like a year and a half in the Attitude Era. Seriously, who thought it was a great idea for Undertaker to come out to Limp Bizkit Rollin' and have Limp Bizkit become a main event status in the early 2000s? Seriously? All you did was give Fred Durst an enormous ego, and thanks to that also you gave Fred Durst power to bring in other crap bands like Puddle of Mudd and Stained. Gee, thanks a lot, music industry. Thanks a lot, Billboard. Coming in at number 5, maybe one of the newest songs, definitely on this list. Oh my goodness gracious. Nicki Minaj Anaconda, which did all kinds of sampling of Baby Got Back from, of course, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Even though it's not a great song, Baby Got Back, Sir Mix-a-Lot, even I admit, I think it's way too catchy, and even I'll admit it's a guilty pleasure on occasion to listen to Sir Mix-a-Lot, but Anaconda is so pathetic, and seriously, Nicki Minaj, I guess, doesn't have a good enough confidence in her own music talent, which she is pretty crappy, let's face it. Most rap is bad, in my opinion. I'm not a rap fan. There are the few exceptions, like Eminem, that I actually like rap-wise, but Nicki Minaj, and this song was freaking everywhere, and a #1 hit on the pop charts, and the Billboard Hot 100. I don't understand why Anaconda became so big just because it's sampled what? Sir Mix-a-Lot music, and goodness gracious, talk about some of the worst rapping I've ever heard. Some people want to say that, well, you probably never heard any okay rap music. Well, yeah, I've actually have heard some okay rap music. I like some older school hip-hop from the 80s. But this is just so pathetic. And the music video, it's nothing but pure sex in the video and stuff. Yeah, it goes with the song, but can't music artists actually try to sell their music and their stuff through actual talent rather than relying on showing skin and trying to show partial nudity? And as far as I'm concerned, way too over-sexual for a music video. But hey, I'm predominantly into metal and stuff because I like strong messages in my music. That's a piece of crap song and dumb. I feel like it kills brain cells trying to watch it. Coming in at #4 is a song I thought was okay when it first came out, but then it just freaking went everywhere and you cannot escape the song, period. And that's from the like Mother of Monsters, Lady Gaga, and her song Bad Romance from the Fame Monster, her second album. This song, literally, you cannot escape in 2011. 2010 to 2011, yeah, good luck trying to escape Bad Romance. It was everywhere. You cannot escape it. Television, TV shows on TV, on the internet, on radio, whatever. You couldn't escape Bad Romance. But it's far better than a lot of the other songs on this list, at least lyrically speaking. And I give at least Lady Gaga a few points for her over-the-top outfits and stuff, but that's about it. I like a couple of her songs, don't get me wrong, but yeah, for the most part, this song is, to my knowledge, one of her weaker songs. I don't get why it became so big. I may never know. Coming at #3, Baby Justin Bieber, or as I like to call him, Justin Bieber, from Canada. Yeah. Thanks a lot for making this video the second most viewed video on YouTube of all time, with over 1 billion freaking views. I know it's got more dislikes than likes, but people, when you click on the video, you're still giving him money. He doesn't care if you give him dislikes on his video. You're giving him views, which equals money for him and the record label. So he doesn't care if you dislike. He's making millions and millions of dollars on very crappy music. He's nothing but a complete knockoff trying to copy style from artists such as Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake, which, by the way, Timberlake is the real talented music artist with the name Justin attached. He has more talent in one of his fingers than Bieber could even dream of. And, oh yeah, Bieber has become a complete douchebag in real life who deserves to be put in jail for the way he treats his fans and in general how he treats the world. If he ends up in jail, I'm not going to shed a tear. And the music is crap as well. Let's face it, most of his fans are nothing but little children, little girls, people who have no actual taste in music. Coming in at number 2. A song at first I actually really enjoyed and still on occasion I may listen to as a guilty pleasure, but it blows my mind how this song, but I was happy for the song's success only because it surpassed Baby as the most viewed video on YouTube. And that is Psy, the K-pop phenomenon Psy with his song Gangnam Style, which in 2011-2012 you cannot escape this song. Pure and simple. Good luck trying to escape this freaking song Gangnam Style. And yes, I understand it has a catchy tune and stuff, but just because it has a catchy tune doesn't make the song actually good. But I give the points to the song because when I actually read the lyrics of the song, it's actually got a very strong political message to the actual song, because it talks about the menage, like high society class in Seoul, South Korea. But still, the song you cannot freaking escape it. It was way overplayed for far too long. Number 1 is a song that was on top of the number 1 on the Billboard charts. In fact, had the most amount of number 1 weeks of any song ever. It was number 1 on the charts. Not consistent, straight, but was number 1 on the charts for something like 65 weeks. Done by Los Del Rio, the Macarena. How the freaking crap did Macarena become the most number 1 week straight on the Billboard charts of any song ever? And create that stupid dance crap. Really? I would rather hear or see the YMCA than see the stupid Macarena. Some of you that may be kids or teenagers didn't grow probably up in the 90s. But trust me when I say I grew up, I remember the song when it was everywhere in the 90s. You cannot escape this song no matter where you went. Everyone was doing that stupid dumb dance and that stupid song. Seriously. Sorry, on tangent. But yeah, I just felt like doing a negative list because I've been kind of frustrated as of late with some of the music and stuff, so I felt like getting my frustrations out in a top 10 list. Since I usually always do only positive top 10s. Thought I'd do one and give my own blunt personal opinion of how I feel about some of these artists and some of this music in the mainstream. But anyways, I'll get off. Please thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, tell me which songs you think are most overrated or music artists that are overrated. Follow me at twitter.com/GokuSunDBZ as well as on Twitter and Google Plus both. Remember, same YouTube time, same YouTube channel, and yes, I'm working on a comic book review, at least one today. Possibly a second, we shall see. But I'll see you all again soon enough here in YouTube land.